Let's turn to question 23 of Prep Test 56. And let's continue using the frames we established for question number 22 here on number 23. This is another conditional question. It tells us that the F visit will include S. So let's go ahead and plug that in. And I'd like you to take a second and see if you can follow out any inferences that might follow from this conditional piece of information. Sure, we have to do this over 3 different frames, and it might take us a few seconds to do so. But I think once we have that information, we should be able to use it effectively to answer the question. So hit the pause button and go ahead and see if you can follow out as many inferences as you can find in all 3 frames. Great. Now that you're back, hopefully you found a lot of inferences. Let's see if yours match what I come up with here. So the first thing maybe you might notice is that Q is going to need to precede both R and T, and you're going to have to slide it in such that Q goes here and R and T go over here. Q will go in 2, R and T will go in 3, Q will go in 2, R and T will go in 3. So let's just go ahead and plug all that in. That only leaves us with V left to place, and the rule about V is that V cannot precede S. So here we know that V cannot come over here in the first site visit. It's going to have to come here in the third site visit. But in this frame right here, we'll know that V is either going to go second or third. We can't really figure that out. And I think that's true also down in here. We know that V will go second or third, but we don't know exactly where. Hopefully at this point we've got enough information to answer the question. The question asks for what must be true, so the correct answer is going to be true in all 3 of our frames. If we ever see a scenario where the answer choice is not true, we'll just eliminate it. Answer choice A says that one of the 3 site visits includes exactly 3 of the executives. I mean, we have that true in some places, but not necessarily in others. So in the second frame right here, we could place V in the second site visit, and we would have no site visits that include 3. Let's go ahead and eliminate A. Answer choice B says that the last of the 3 site visits includes R. That's true here in the first frame, that's true here in the second frame, that's true here in the third frame. That must be true, that's our answer. When you're feeling confident with the game, at that point you can move on to the next game. But just to go ahead and verify that B is the correct answer, let's go ahead and eliminate C, D, and E real quick. C says that the H visit includes Q. Does that have to be true that H includes Q? Not necessarily. D says that the M visit includes T. Does M have to include T? Not necessarily. And E says that the site visit that includes V includes Q. Do we always have to have V and Q together? No, not necessarily. So let's go ahead and eliminate answer choice E. On a question like this, if you're not feeling very confident with your answer when you've identified B as the correct answer, go ahead and eliminate C, D, and E. But if you are feeling confident, mark it and move on to the next question.